Right, y'all, welcome back to Combat Arms channel. Okay, so today we're checking out something from the Finnish Defense Forces. Now this is about the recent Aero 24 exercise. So this was a joint exercise between Finland, UK, Latvia, Estonia, and then maybe a couple other countries. But I think those are kind of like the main players here. So it looks like 2,600 personnel were involved in this. So pretty massive operation. Again, like I see every now and again that the Marines or some of the soldiers are kind of in Finland. I think my old infantry battalion was actually just training with the Finns. But I gotta say, it seems like there's a lot of training exercises constantly happening in Finland, especially since they kind of joined NATO pretty recently. I guess they're probably going to just ramp those up a little bit more. But it looks like this is kind of looks like armored and mechanized units for the most part, so kind of more of the heavy infantry focus. But it's about 2 minutes long, so pretty short, but that just means we can kind of pause it and look at everything a little bit slower. So should be cool. Let's get into it. I lost Reptar there, but that's all right. All right, let's check it out. I feel like we haven't checked anything from the Finnish Defense Forces for like quite a while. Again, they still got snow. I think this was in like Ninsalo or something. Pretty common training area. I mean, it seems like that name comes up a lot. It looks like such a cool area to train in though, as far as like how lush the vegetation is. And of course, like it looked like there's a little bit of snow on the ground. So if that's a consideration, that's going to be a little bit more exciting to kind of spice things up a little bit, especially for mechanized and armored units. And it looks like we got some recon set up with some really old looking kind of radio setup there, or some comm setup. Interesting. And I've not seen a map like this, at least in like this kind of hide site or this observation points. And then we saw some guys plotting, some Finns. And then it looks like, I don't know what this rope is. It's kind of like as thick as like a fast rope, but I'm not sure what else you would use this kind of rope for. Ooh, the Puko knife. I love the Finnish language. It sounds so unique. It's like seems like as far from Latin as you can get. Besides, like I guess an Asian language or something. Oh, nice. What is that? The Amos? Like the, what is that? 120 millimeter mortar system? Nice. So, I mean, it said, oh, nice. The Estonians with their, what is that? Carl G? Yeah. It's so cool. I mean, it said like mechanized and stuff, but we're seeing a lot of kind of like light infantry stuff going on here. I mean, I guess, yeah, with dismounts and stuff, but even aside from that. Whoa. He's doing all the hand and arm signals. I've never seen like a hand and arm signal that required like both hands and arms. It's like he's ground guiding a vehicle or something. Oh, was that the law or something? Damn, okay, these clips are sick. They even got the Apaches in this. Oh, the squeaking of the tanks. If you're like infantry or something, or even mechanized, the anxiety. Oh, I want to see that. The gun just like stabilizing. That's so cool. Damn, that is a fuck ton of tanks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that was 2 minutes, but I mean, it's every like second or every 2 seconds is something completely different. That is such a cool shot though. Who do we have? Who are these guys? I always like how they have like this special patch and stuff for people taking part in this. It's always kind of cool to see those like special occasion patches and stuff. But oh my gosh, this was a cool shot with like all the tanks and stuff, just like tearing up the terrain. Yeah, so again, like it was armored and mechanized stuff, but I just love checking out all the light infantry stuff. Even like, I mean, I was never big on mortars. I always wanted to try at least like the 60 millimeter mortar, but this thing is just different. But I can get a good appreciation for what these guys do, sitting up and whatnot. Everybody loves to have mortar support at least. Again, these exercises are dope. Like I've taken part in some kind of joint exercises. I've trained with the Romanians, the Bulgarians, the Israelis, the Brits a couple times really. I've trained with Serbians were there, the Slovenians were there. There's a lot of people that were actually taking part in these exercises, but I've never really like assaulted with or like kind of like alongside other units, except like the Romanians. I think I've done like a couple assaults with them. And then I've went against the Scots, but I mean, I guess that was pretty cool too. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see them just embedding like this. I'm not sure how much they're actually kind of like intertwining when it comes to like the squad or platoon level, but it is kind of cool to see everybody with all their different weapons, kind of, especially when you're talking about the amphibious stuff. Like I never got to do that, and I'm kind of butthurt because that just looks like a lot of fun, especially rocking up in like the CB90s and stuff. But this looks, it always looks so fun. I've supported some bigger exercises more recently, but again, since I'm not infantry anymore, I'm not like kind of doing this stuff. And I'm okay with that because there's a lot of stuff around it that's not as exciting, but it is kind of cool to see that, especially, you know, if you guys were in this and you got to kind of see yourself after the fact, because like the combat camera recorded you or something, that would be pretty dope. So of course, if you guys did take part in this exercise, let me know. Let me know if you're in this video specifically and kind of timestamp it so I can check it out. It'd be kind of cool, especially if you guys have any like background information as to like what you were doing in that specific part, because it's kind of hard to get some context when it's just like 1 or 2 seconds per, you know, whatever clip. So if you guys could provide some background, that'd be cool to kind of hear about as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any other exercises to recommend, definitely send them my way. I know you guys kind of want me to check out a lot more of like the Ukraine stuff. And of course, that's definitely going to continue to happen. But with these exercises, it is kind of cool to stay up to date and kind of see what everybody's doing. And again, I just feel like I haven't checked out something from the Finnish Defense Forces in quite a while. So I was kind of overdue. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That is it for this one. I'll see you on the next one.